Bam, I know nobody needs to doubt your individual ability as far as switching on defense, but since the lineup has changed and Jay and Andre have been introduced to the team, have there been any growing pains as far as transitioning to a more switch heavy scheme, or has it been pretty seamless?
No, pretty much the same. Yeah, I mean, there's no difference. It's just I get caught up in sometimes over helping, and I feel like that's a nature of a big, I guess, because we're always our main goal is to protect the basket. So sometimes I get caught in my mind a little bit where I just run to the basket, but nah, not nothing between any of us. No.
Does
Ira
your does
Winderman,
your
go ahead.
Go ahead,
does your
Drew.
flexibility on defense? Do you think it's better suited now with the lineups you're using for the playoffs and what playoff basketball will be?
Yes. It's gonna be a lot of games are gonna be played in the half court. So you got to be able to switch to just cancel out schemes that they may have against our defense.
Go ahead, Ira.
Bam, obviously it's a little bit of a different matchup with you against Miles Turner, both very mobile, very agile, sort of big men. Is it a little bit of a different challenge going against someone like him as opposed to more of a muscle post kind of guy? And does he in some ways remind you of him or him of you, or however you put it?
No,
Okay.
I consider myself a 1-on-1, and that's no disrespect to him or anything. I just feel like I'm one of those guys where you can ask to do almost everything on the court. Defend 1 through 5. Put me primarily on a starting guard just for the first 5 minutes of the game. Just crazy stuff like that, and being able to put me in the game in late situations and give me the ball and tell me to make decisions. I feel like I do a lot for my team. You know, uh, for me, I feel like I'm a 1-on-1.
Shannon Irish, Heat TV.
Hey, Bam. Last night, obviously, when everything happened with Derrick, it was a pretty scary moment. And we heard that you ran after him in the tunnel. He said that really meant a lot to him to have you there, especially with no family around. Why was it important for you to immediately run after him and be there for him in that moment?
I mean, that's my brother, and it, it's a thin line between who you can trust and who you can like wave at and be cool with. And he's one of those dudes in my small circle. His family's my family. His son's my godson. So we've developed like a actual brotherhood, and blood couldn't make us any closer. So it concerns me a lot when I see my brother go down like that. And you know, after like a couple seconds, he doesn't bounce back up like he usually does. So at that point, I'm worried. His family's worried. So I'm kind of like the glue that was between them before he could actually tell everybody that he was okay. Soon as everybody seen me run after him, his family started calling my phone, and it's hard telling them he's gonna be okay, and they're not here. But we developed this great brothership. He's my man, 100 grand, and I'm glad to see he's okay.
Joe B.
Hey, man, this is kind of related to Ira's question, but it's always fun to watch you and Miles Turner compete. How excited are you to go up against him in a 7-game series?
It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to the matchup. I'm looking forward to their schemes. I'm looking forward to the playoffs, actually. And I'm concerned about my team, and I'm concerned with what we're gonna play and how we do things.
Thank you.
All right, Bam, that's it. Thank you for your time.
Black Lives Matter, people.